disappearing malls that are soon to be abandoned. Some of these malls have stores that are super nostalgic, while others are full-on creepy. And make sure you stay until the end, because we find things in the back rooms that you will not believe. Where are we right now? Behind me is the Pente Hills Mall. It is semi-abandoned with over 95% of their stores now closed.
What? That's crazy. There's literally no one here.
Yeah, literally no one. But before we go inside, we have a checklist of things that we need to get done inside this mall.
Let's hear it.
Number 1, we must test out every review. Number 2, figure out why we think this mall is closing down. Number 3, buy one thing from a store that's still open. And number 4, decide whether or not this mall should be saved.
Well, guess it's time to find out.
All right, let's go. And with that, we stepped into what was once a busy, thriving mall, now eerily quiet and fading fast. So obviously we're not here to shop because, well, everything's closed.
Yeah, this place is dead, just like my childhood dog.
What a weird thing to say. First on our checklist is to test the reviews, so let's start with that.
Yeah.
Jan says, I was sitting on a bench by Fashion Q, minding my own business, when a homeless man casually walked up and started eating the bench I was sitting on. Not near it, not around it, the actual bench. Cushion and all, like it was an appetizer. I'm pretty sure he lives in this mall too, which is honestly the wildest part, because this place used to be packed when I was younger. Stores open, people shopping, life happening. Now it's mostly empty storefronts, echoing hallways, and apparently edible furniture. So apparently we need to watch out for homeless people that eat benches?
Well, that's not so weird because I also eat the cushion out of benches when I'm hungry.
Okay, anyways, let's go find Fashion Q.
Is that weird?
So weird. Like, sometimes, keep things to yourself.
Okay.
And after only a few minutes of looking...
Look, Fashion Q.
Oh my god. Okay, we found Fashion Q. Obviously, it's closed, so now we just have to find the bench that Jan was talking about.
Let's find it.
Oh, and there it is. Guys, no way. Jan was not lying. Look at this. That homeless guy must have been really hungry.
Yeah, he ate and left no crumbs.
Literally. Okay, it looks like they tried to patch these ones up.
No. Coming from a professional, it just looks like they didn't have time to finish their whole meal.
Maybe that's what happened. Okay, but honestly, could you imagine being Jan? Like, you're sitting here and then a homeless guy comes up to you and starts eating the bench from under you? Like, what? Here, Ashton, let's reenact it. Hey.
What? Just come up to you, hey.
Yeah, hey. Like, what the hell? And after testing out Jan's interesting review, we kept exploring. Okay, so this store used to be a Hollister. All Hollister stores used to look like this. Ashton, what are you doing?
I'm one of those Abercrombie models. What are you talking about?
This is ridiculous, okay? It literally took the store closing down for Ashton to get this job. Get off from there. Put your shirt on. Even the signs are backwards. No wonder this store closed down. Ashton, it's not a real shark. Is he getting dumber, or is it just me? Ashton may be dumb, but what he noticed next definitely wasn't.
Lexi, look. I think Back to the Future was filmed here.
Oh my gosh. Well, now instead of Back to the Future, it's just Back to the Past.
I didn't really feel it from that one.
Ironically, the joke became a reality when we stumbled upon this. Even their vending machines are closed down.
Copyright.
We're gonna try to get cotton candy. What?
I can't believe that actually worked.
It is crazy how the one thing that's alive and working here is a vending machine.
Yeah, that's the last thing I thought would be working.
All right, we're gonna try it. I don't think this is good anymore. 2021?
Those are 5 years old?
Like I said, this mall is semi-abandoned. I don't think someone's coming in here and putting new Dippin' Dots in the machine, clearly.
So you're saying I wasted $6 on expired Dippin' Dots?
Why are you always so worried about money?
Because I have none of it.
You know what?
No, I'm okay.
I can't get over how sad it is that malls around the world are slowly closing down. This is not the only mall that looks like this. Sadly, there are so many more. So I feel like none of these stores were super recognizable, which maybe led to the cause of this mall's death.
And there's no Hot Topic. No mall can survive without a Hot Topic.
Yeah, I'm sure that's why the entire mall closed, because there's no Hot Topic.
Exactly. Let's keep moving.
Just being sarcastic, but. All right, we've been walking around for a while, and I think it's time for our next review.
Let's hear it.
Jack says, do not come to this mall. There is literally no one here, and no stores are even open except the dumb shoe store. All I wanted was a new white button-down t-shirt, and all I got was my pants unbuttoned by a homeless man. Just close this mall down for good. It's already dead anyways. Ah! Whoa, Jack, that was a lot. I think we need to go sit down for a second. All right, I feel better now.
Yeah, me too.
All right, we feel better now.
Yeah, but what's with all these reviews being about homeless people?
It is weird. All right, so let's go find the shoe store because according to Jack, that is the only store open here.
Let's do it.
But on our way to find the shoe store, we got a bit distracted. Oh, that was not as cool as it was gonna be.
Ow. It's a leg.
Okay, check this out. This used to be the mall's pretzel shop.
Finally, a customer. Can I get you anything? What would you like? Can I get you anything?
No, I'm okay.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
I need business. Please.
Get out from over there.
Please order something. Please, it's been years.
Don't yell at me. Okay guys, I think we found the shoe store that Jack was talking about. Yes, it is one of the only stores open in this entire mall. Wait, Ashton, right next to the shoe store is an apparel store. This is what Jack was looking for and it was right next door to the shoe store.
How could you not find this?
As you guys know, one of the things on our checklist is to buy an item from a store that's still open. So what do you say we buy a white shirt for Jack?
Let's do it, but you're paying.
Of course, yeah. For Jack. You're one of the only stores still open here, huh?
We were from
Yeah. So when will you guys close?
I don't know yet.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much. All right, Jack, we got your white button-down shirt, and honestly, you should come check out this store. The lady working there was really nice.
And there wasn't any homeless people.
Yeah, and that's always a plus.
Agreed.
And, you know, he gets to, keep his pants on. It's honestly kind of sad. Everything in this store is 50% off or more. There's just no way that this place can stay afloat. But the clothing stores weren't the only stores struggling. We just stumbled upon the food court, and I actually have a review for this. Davis says, "Food court, more like food deserted. Nothing is even open. I used to come here for the Mongolian food. Now I wish I had just gone home to Mongolia when my wife offered to take me back. She changed her mind shortly after, so that's why I still live in America. If anyone wants to get married, I happen to need a visa. Let me know by replying to this review. Thanks. Bye now." Okay, let's help Davis get his Mongolian food.
And his visa.
Yeah, it's not looking like we're gonna be able to get any Mongolian food today.
No. And even if we could, I couldn't even afford it. It's $14 for a plate. What is this?
That kind of is a lot.
Okay, look at all of these booths that have just been removed. It looks so crazy in here. There is literally nothing in here.
I don't think the caution tape is really necessary because there's no one in this mall, let alone like anyone needing to sit down in the food court. Kind of pointless. I thought the benches were pointless until we came across this. Okay, check this out. I'm pretty sure this was a hot dog on a stick. This was like where the sodas were.
Look, there's the grill.
Oh my god. And there's this, the Tokyo Grill. The menu is like still perfectly intact.
It looks like they're still offering all this food, except there's literally no one here.
Literally no one.
It might have been some type of like sandwich bar. Hey, look, it still has a tip jar.
There's no money in there. Okay, that sign says under new management, but who's the manager here? A ghost? No menu.
There's literally nothing. So maybe this place actually is ran by a ghost.
Oh my gosh.
We have been blessed with the best customers we can ask for since 2004. Thank you for partnering with us for over 2 decades. We are closed.
Aww.
It's kind of sad.
Why does that make me want to cry? And as sad as it was, we kept exploring until we found the creepiest part of the mall.
Guys, we are literally in the back rooms of the mall right now.
Walking through these back rooms gave us a weird feeling, and we had no idea what we might find around the next corner. What does that mean? Just go on. What the Where are we right now?
I have no clue. I honestly think I'm lost.
Okay, Ashton, let's get out of here. We have more things on our checklist.
Okay, wait, we came from this way, right?
No, we came from that way. We decided it was a bad idea to stay in the back rooms any longer and made our way out to finish exploring this dying mall. I'm thinking a main reason why this mall could have shut down is because they have so many stores and they're kind of random that maybe people wouldn't like come here just to shop at those stores. You know?
Or maybe due to the countless homeless people.
Yeah, maybe that too. And as we kept exploring this mall, it became more and more apparent that we need to do something before it's too late. It looks like this entire store was trashed before it closed down. Honestly, this store is like really creepy and like kind of eerie.
Yeah, it looks like something bad happened here.
Sadly, this is one of the many malls I grew up going to, and now it's closing for good. All right, it's time for another review.
Another one.
Okay. Colby says, "Trendy gift store has a creepy doll hanging upside down, but I was kind of jealous of it because just before that, I was assaulted by a homeless person." Enough with the homeless people.
I'm surprised we haven't seen one yet.
Well, I mean, you kind of are as close as it gets.
Maybe homeless people aren't that bad.
Okay, we're on our way to try and find the upside down doll. Honestly, I'm kind of scared to find it.
Lexi?
Oh My gosh. Okay, that is seriously creepy. What do you say we get the hell out of here?
I would say let's do it.
Okay. Can I get out of that mall faster?
Yeah, glad to be out of that place.
This was by far one of the creepiest places I've ever been. Ash and I were literally the only people inside. Well, and the nice lady that was working at the store. The amount of reviews about homeless people is alarming, but if they could turn this place around with some trendy stores and better vibes, I think this mall would be worth saving. We have arrived at our next dead mall.
No way, how is there so many dead malls around here?
Well, Ashton, malls now have competition with online retailers that make it so easy for people to online shop, so they don't have to come in person anymore.
So where am I supposed to buy my training bras then?
Well, apparently not malls. Wait, what?
Let's just find a way to get inside, come on.
Okay, we just walked in here and literally half the stores are closed.
Yeah, it's kind of scary, but it's honestly kind of sad too, because imagine this place when it's packed.
Yeah, it is sad, and some people feel the same way. Gianna says, I used to always come to this mall while I dropped the kids off at school. My go-to store would be Bed Bath & Beyond, and that was back when they let you test out the bathtubs. It was pure bliss. I showed up one day after dropping my kids off for a birthday party, and it was closed. Forever. No warning or nothing. Where am I supposed to bathe now? Okay, maybe Bed Bath & Beyond got shut down because they were letting people use the bathtubs.
I don't think that's a thing. I think that's just Gianna.
Yeah. Ew.
Weirdo.
We looked around trying to find the so-called Bed Bath & Beyond until finally, that means it's supposed to be right. Okay, I think that was supposed to be it. We were standing in front of what I believe used to be the Bed Bath & Beyond, and this is so sad because I used to come to these stores when I was younger.
Yeah, Bed Bath & Beyond, and now it's just to infinity and beyond. You know, it's because it's like dying.
Yeah, because it's dead. We explored the mall, and each time we saw a closed store, it made us sadder and sadder. But that was not going to stop us from testing out every review. Maddie says, I still come here for my favorite store, Fashion Q, as it's the only store still open in the entire mall. So sad. I used to walk my dog here. He went pee and poo inside the mall one time and got us kicked out, so I had to put him down. Rest easy, Fashion Q. Yes, I named my dog after my favorite store. Okay, what did I just read? Did you really put your dog down because he went to the bathroom in the mall?
Okay, that whole review was concerning, Lexi.
Okay, but we know what we have to do, okay? Let's find Fashion Q. If it really is one of the only stores still open in the mall, maybe we can check something off of our to-do list and buy something.
Okay, let's go. All right, let's go.
The store wasn't hard to find, as it was quite literally one of the only stores still open in this mall. I think maybe they put the sign up after Maddie's dog had the incident. $13 for a top? That is very cheap. Do you want that?
It's $10.
Should we buy a dog for Fashion Q the dog?
I think that's perfect.
In loving memory.
We can name him Coon.
Aw, that's cute. Get it? They literally have so much stuff. Like, not only do they have clothes, but they have makeup, keychains, jewelry. Probably because it's the only store still open, so they just have to sell everything for the entire mall. Hi, just this. You guys are killing it, by the way. Oh, yeah. We checked another thing off of our list, and guys, not only is Fashion Q thriving, but Q Plus across the street is also thriving.
I couldn't find anything in Q, so I'm gonna go check out Q Plus.
Okay. Wait. Okay. We are walking by so many empty stores, and I have no idea what could have happened here.
I just think that there isn't enough big name stores here, and just people stop coming.
Honestly, true. And since 2020, like, people started shopping online.
Yeah, I did, so.
Me too. Every inch of this mall was creepy, but then we stumbled upon a part where the first floor was completely closed off. Why is this giving me, like, the EBGBs?
Yeah, this is like, look at the mall, there's literally nothing. I feel like we're in the back rooms, and we literally just walked into a mall.
Walking around this mall felt so quiet and dead. To picture that it was once a running mall that would be filled with people, but now there is barely anyone even roaming. This is crazy. We ran into a dead end and found what used to be a Sears.
This is honestly pretty sad.
It is sad, and they didn't even bother replacing it with another store. They just blocked off the entrance.
What do you say we find the food court?
Well, there's actually no longer a food court here, but Anne said, I come here every Thursday for a pretzel at Auntie Anne's. I know what you're thinking. Because my name is Anne, could I maybe be the Auntie Anne? Yes, it's me. Well, not quite, but I'm convinced they named this place after me because I'm such a loyal customer. And I may or may not have let the owner bend me like a pretzel in the back room. Anyways, come to this Auntie Anne's and buy a pretzel to save this dying store. And I actually think you maybe should stop coming here.
Yeah, I think we should get this mall 100% closed down for Anne's own good.
Yeah. We headed over to the Auntie Anne's to give our support to Anne.
Okay, after Anne's review, I don't even know if I want a pretzel from here.
Well, we have to buy something because sooner or later this place may be gone for good.
Fine.
Can you scoot over a little bit?
Yeah, sorry.
This Auntie Anne should stay in business.
Yeah.
This is good.
This is the only thing keeping this mall alive.
And this and the fashion queue.
Yeah.
This mall is so dead, even the trampoline park couldn't survive.
Sad. Like, open up. I want to go jump.
No, Ashton, let go of the caution tape. The trampoline park hit close to home for Ashton, but the next store hit even closer for me. Even the Claire's is shut down. This is where I used to get my ears pierced.
Well, looks like you can't get any more because it's shut down.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
After walking around the entire mall, we finally found the entrance to one of the only open restaurants in the entire mall, John's Incredible Pizza.
Honestly, the name is pretty fitting because this place looks awesome.
Does it?
Yes. Look
Okay.
how colorful it is.
Yeah. Anyways, Pizza Lover 67 says, my favorite restaurant, John's Incredible Pizza, is stuck inside this dying mall. I've spent every birthday here for the past 25 years of my life, and I intend to spend another 25 birthdays here. Please keep this place open so it doesn't get swallowed whole by this dead mall. Wait, this is so sad.
Okay, we need to figure out how to save John's Incredible Pizza Co.
Well, let's go.
It's locked. Did they already close it?
Pizza Lover 67, we have some bad news for you. It's not that sad. Have you ever even been here before?
No.
This mall felt pretty surreal. Like the entire place had already shut down and only a few stores just didn't get the memo. Walking through it felt like being in a post-apocalyptic movie where the survivors are a fashion queue plus, and somehow an Auntie Anne still bravely twisting pretzels like nothing is even happening. Honestly though, this place deserves to be preserved as a historical landmark for the Auntie Anne's pretzels alone. And now we're headed to our final mall, and this one hits close to home. We are here at our childhood mall.
And it looks way different from the last time we saw it.
About a month ago, Ash and I went inside the mall to explore just days before it closed down for good. We found things like a shutdown buffet. This used to be the mall's buffet.
This was by far my favorite part of this mall.
Of course it was. So many people would come and eat. What the hell? So many people used to come and eat here, and now it's just non-existent. Damn. Rest in grease.
Like, see, that's literally where I used to get my fries, right there.
And Auntie Anne's, this used to be the Auntie Anne's.
Oh my gosh. Do you think they still give free samples?
No, definitely not. Does this look like they would give you free samples?
Not really, but I mean, it's worth a shot. Who doesn't like free samples?
I don't know. I do love pretzels though. This sucks. And just complete emptiness. The silence in this mall is unexplainable. Every turn felt like a memory waiting to fade. You can almost picture what it used to look like. Okay, that right there used to be a jewelry store. Next to it was a shoe store, and to the left of that was a PacSun.
And that one used to be a Hot Topic.
How did you know that? The last time we were here, we made jokes about it being our last time in the mall, but little did we know it was literally our last time in the mall. And like I said before, this was my childhood mall, so I have filmed hundreds of videos here, like this one. Get me out of here. Freaking out right now.
This is so scary.
This is so scary. This is what the mall used to look like, so lively and filled with people, and now completely shut down and vandalized.
They put a gate literally around the whole mall, so we can't even go up to the door and look inside.
They literally had to put up signs because people were trespassing. And look, you can see the graffiti on the board right there. And that trash can, somebody definitely knocked over.
Okay, it looks like they're actually tearing it down as we speak.
Yes.
It says demolition in progress, so maybe that's why they have a gate around the whole thing.
So sad.
This sucks.
So if you love malls as much as I do, let's not let them fade away.
Subscribe
to save our malls.